Hello everybody, and welcome back to Mark Ring Productions. Today we're playing more 7 Days to Die. So I hope you like the video. If you do, please leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. So let's get started. Right, so the plan for today is pretty simple. We're gonna go and do a bunch of upgrades to the base. I wanna go and upgrade all of this to cobblestone, as well as just basically finish all the spikes outside, because I think we're gonna need that, so yeah. No, I don't actually think I showed this, but I did actually get a claw hammer. I actually found it in a car, actually. So that's quite nice. So yeah. Now, I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna, like, what to do with this wall here, because I would like to move it, or... I gotta figure it out. Because I would kind of like if... like all these walls here were, yeah, like straight basically. I mean, this wall here is fine. I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm thinking like just maybe tear up the basically like the balcony floor and just basically replace it with those quarter blocks, but yeah. Because I'm gonna need something probably to shoot down, I would say. Now the hordes will actually like pick a random side though, and will actually attack from one and just place a random side, like instead of like last or after 16. Just like I think it was basically based on the way you were looking, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need... I haven't figured out how to do the spikes yet. So right now, we're only upgrading the... We're not actually upgrading the bottom. Yeah, I think I'll figure it out later. I may go up and like just tear down this wall and... Well, that's gonna be a lot of work, I guess. This is, I mean, where actually the staircase is, which I will actually want to do regardless. So I might actually just at least start with, I guess, yeah. Anyways, I'm actually gonna need a bunch more cobblestone. I did actually manage to get a bunch of stone, so I don't know about mining. I actually ran out of wood, so I can't mine further because I actually have ladders. But I'm actually gonna go and just, yeah, basically in the day, probably gonna spend the whole day like just chopping down trees and do a little bit like planning in this building. So yeah, I don't know how to do this spikes just yet. I can either like dig down the block and like replace that with wood frames, or I can just put like wood frames like this basically. Like this. You put wood frames like this and put the spikes on top of there. So the 2 blocks on. Yeah, so I'm probably actually gonna dig down a block and put the wood frames there, which will mean actually I need to upgrade this bottom layer as well as like not the top layers, yeah. So that should be fine, so yeah. Anyways, I'm just going to do a little bit of digging and just do a little bit of resource collection off camera, and I'll see you after that, so yeah. Right back. Right then, so it's currently morning, and I've just been doing a little bit of upgrading stuff off camera now. I think I actually know all the plan basically. First, I do actually want to drop this down by a block, which basically means digging out this and so yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Basically taking out this and then put basically a line of wood frames, and then I just drop the spikes in there. I just basically put the spikes in. Or should I that's basically gonna be the plan. I'm gonna have, I guess actually maybe 3 rows of spikes then. No, there's pillars. Wait, do I need them? So I feel I do actually, unless, well, actually in that sense, I mean, I might as well just try to just get rid of them and just actually see what happens, I guess. I don't think it's a big deal if this, well, I may not necessarily want that to happen. Yeah, okay. No, I do actually also want to just remove this, as well as the door as well, because I actually want to have the door. You want to ship things, although I think I'm gonna have to do something special, because I don't think I need the part X. Oh, I did, okay. Yeah, because the problem actually, which the thing is that zombies don't actually have the ability to leap. It's a little bit annoying. Yeah, so basically, like, they can basically probably jump. First of all, like the last base I had in 16, they could probably actually jump into my base. So yeah, I gotta figure this out, like a way to stop that. Yeah, I'm just actually gonna begin with 1 layer of spikes, and I'm just gonna probably get a 2nd layer going after that. That's the plan. I'm unfortunately a bunch more wood though, so yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of stuff here until I run out. Which I'm gonna click some more, so yeah. So yeah, I'll be right back. Right, so what I'm just gonna do now is actually go and make a little bit of tea. If I can. Or not. Do I need this one? Like, it just like to say like which one I need, does it? Okay, I guess I'm not gonna make that then. I was just thinking like maybe that could fix some of my stamina issues, but I guess not. A little bit. Should be fine. Right, so I'm just gonna do now is basically just hell and just chop down some trees. So I need first a bunch more wood frames, as well as of course a lot more spikes, and they are quite expensive. Okay. I might key rolls and turn invincible. Right. Okay, let's just find it then. It's under tools and traps. So yeah, we need 20 wood per, so I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. Chopping out trees. I get around like 70 wood per tree, I think. Just gonna check that so we're not on the tree. Or maybe, or a particle 100 maybe. And 200 wood, I mean that's, it's just 10 spikes. Yeah. I'm just gonna go and chop down a couple of trees. Oh, sleeper. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna chop down a couple of trees and I'll be right back. Right, so just actually chopped down a bunch of trees, got a bunch of wood, so I'm just gonna make a couple frames. This thing is still bugged, so oh, I should probably favorite spikes. Just say make 50. Oops. Favorite here, and I can make 50. Well, I'm just gonna say start with 20 maybe. Like where the mine is too, so placed. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna go 3 blocks out. And I'm debating if I should have like nice. If I should go and like have a ramp up. Not quite sure yet. So I'm kind of feeling like that would maybe be nice to have. Not actually entirely sure. Like, wait, can you actually upgrade the spikes now? Oh, you can. So, interesting. I guess that's sort of nice that they just basically removed all the spikes, or like simplify that. So they have done a lot like simplifications in this update, which I'm really happy about, because there was only some parts which could be a little bit simpler, I guess. But yeah. I'm not sure what to do with this staircase here. I do want to just sort of take it out. Then for sure, it's not gonna be too difficult, because I mean all this can just like I can just leave it here. And so basically like just, you know, yeah, just keep it there and then just probably dig it out from the inside. Probably not gonna do that right now, because I mean this will be, that will of course mean I will have like a, I gotta take out this shit, don't I? How much like metal does this give you now? Yeah, I like living on the board, like doing too much stuff for this first horde. I mean, I am planning to like move out of this place like within the first horde as well, or basically after the first horde. So yeah, just build something of my own. My problem is still actually spawns like the same design here, though. So, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna think a little bit about it, because so it's kind of, I mean, it is quite nice. It's not entirely what I want. I mean, it could certainly work as a long-term base, but yeah. Well, I mean, my base itself is gonna be underground, or at least mostly underground. But it's just this is just like this sort of like the above ground stuff is just gonna be the thing I'm gonna fight the hordes in. So. Alright, anyways, I'm just gonna go and do a little bit work here off camera, so I'll be right back. Right, that's just a little bit more work here. I think at least I got like a general idea actually how this is gonna look now. I'm gonna have to do silk all over. I mean, of course, I have to take down the pillars here. Maybe taking this wall, we'll see. And of course, do stuff with this balcony. Yeah, I just realized that I should actually probably take in the other house instead. I think that's like a little easier to fortify. Oh well, this is what we chose. Yeah. No, I just actually realized that I do need a entrance to the base, and I was actually potentially thinking this actually should be the entrance, but yeah, I'm just gonna think a little bit about that. That is actually a possibility though. So yeah. Right. Yeah. We need a bunch more flagstones. Let me just get like say 20 blocks. I have a bunch of cobblestone. I mean, flagstones are quite cheap. Yeah, because I do actually want to like just go and just basically put it along here. And if I actually want to take out the wall in the outside, I can just do it from like the night, I guess. So, one second. Right, just basically, I do actually want to take out the door too, so we'll see. Is there a wrench made out of that? The only thing this one needs is the entrance to get into this house though. I haven't figured out yet. Alright, so this point we have mostly or almost actually the spikes going around the whole house. Should be fine. Is this thing hollow? I don't think it is. Oh, it is. Okay, well, almost. That's good. Let's go simplify stuff a little bit. I actually just realized I got a nail again, don't I? I'm using a claw hammer. Yeah, we've actually got a level 2 nail too. It takes some, still takes some like upgrades, but it's faster. So. So I'm at least gonna get like the first 3 blocks, I would say. Upgraded. You know. There's also seems to be a bug with like very often you like double click and it will still have to queue up the attacks. Oops. Okay, so this has 15,000 or 1500 HP. That's 2,000, right? Yeah, I think that's gonna be 2,000. Okay. Right. I mean, that's be fine. I just need to take this, but I'll do that off camera. Okay. Still have. Okay, let me just get a little bit more cobblestone, maybe. Yeah, I'm actually gonna relog and I'll be right back. Right then, so that did not fix it, so check what's happening. I don't know. Yeah, like basically like I'm typing, I can only type like 1 letter and it just becomes invincible. Or not, I don't know. I also just actually had like some major lag spikes. I'm not quite sure what's, I don't know. There's some weird stuff, yeah. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna find the stuff like for these categories, unfortunately. I'll just take a look at the stuff camera a little bit to see if fix that, but yeah. The thing is, I'm so used to running all the time. I'm always like wasting my stamina. Well, I did actually realize a couple of things, and I'm not quite sure how to fix them. So, in terms of making an entrance to this base, I obviously want to have like probably something like last season where like you have like a ramp up and you jump over like a gap. But that's not gonna work here, so that's because of the encumbrance. Because I mean, I'm probably gonna be like encumbered all the time. It's like when heading back to base. So, and of course, because of that, I can't actually. Like, I can't actually jump over. So, I can use a drawbridge. Tools and traps. What would that be? I don't know. Yeah, so I can of course use a drawbridge, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Okay. Just what is this? Is there? What about all like electricity stuff? Wait, what? Okay. Did I take out? No. Did I take out the electricity? That's weird. I mean, never see why I should do, because I mean there's wire tools in the game still. Did they get a... Yeah, I know. Like, it's actually stuff like you can't actually see in your like inventory. You need a workbench. I'm not for sure. Yeah. Yeah. So either I can use a drawbridge, and if that does not work, well, if, I mean I can't really get it until probably quite some time. I'm probably just gonna have to like get a ramp and the gap, and just basically like place on like wood blocks or wood frames every single time I'm trying to get back to it. Every time I'm just gonna do a little work off camera, and I'll be right back. With that, so let's just go and place down the last remaining spikes. We almost got a full row of spikes around the whole house, which is nice. Just missing some in the front and random one in the corner. So 4 more. Yeah. We're gonna need to get a little bit more wood though, but that should be fine. Right. Seems to just take down my this player here and the other one as well as that couple block below. I think actually like the more max stamina you have, the faster you regen, or I'm not actually quite sure about that. Actually. Right. We basically take those back here then. Which is fun. Yeah, we're back. Right then, so just in basically the last of which touches now. And there we go. Just to get the spikes in and fine. So yeah. No, almost everything is done. Oh, it should actually be an airdrop now though, so I think I'm gonna take that, just this will be good. Get a light spike, that might be nice actually. So too far, I can just go and empty out some stuff and basically. Right, so I'm thinking almost next to that quest there as well. No, it's quite far. Okay, it's next to some water, which I can bring my bottles in. Right, so there it is. exactly decided to get my like the jars from invisible ones. I'm just going to fill up this empty jars here. Okay. Okay. Thinking maybe I should decrease the loot, yeah. 2 AKs, 14 bullets, like, wow. Bunch of food. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna consider it. Anyways, I'm just gonna get back home and I'll be right back. So. Alright guys, so I am back and there's actually been a update now, I just noticed, which it seemed like they fixed a couple bugs and issues. I think it wasn't the major things there, but yeah, it did not actually fix the issues I'm having with my GPU, although like I'm not quite sure if that's just like task manager which is reporting something wrong or something. I've checked a couple other programs too and it seems to actually report the same thing, so I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, I did actually fix the thing here. Just actually mean that actually was on a different keyboard. Right. So I also realized that actually, like, you looked at like these tabs there. There's only stuff you can craft here, and not the stuff like you can actually get in a forge, for example, like steel. The steel is not actually like saying they're like resources, for sure. Yeah. There's just basic reasons. Yeah. Yeah, so it's exactly about the Russian keyboard and stuff. Usually region, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna go and just head back to the base, do a little bit more, probably chop some trees and stuff. And all these AKs. Can I sell you? I can probably sell you actually, I'm not quite sure. Might do a little bit of trading as well. Next episode, we'll see. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go and basically chop on some trees and just continue building a little bit, so yeah, just kind of works up, yeah. That's gonna be it for today, so I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, and as always, thanks for watching, have a nice day, and goodbye. Right. What? Did it do some like weird like region the seed or something? What the hell? Well, I think actually we might have a tree stuck in the... Wait, actually, can I get up on the roof? This thing doesn't have a hitbox. Okay, I guess I'll just check to see if there's a way to fix that, but